Leviathan is a steel roller coaster in the Medieval Faire section of the park at Canada's Wonderland in Vaughan, Ontario, Canada. It is the first roller coaster made by Swiss manufacturer Bolliger Mabillard to exceed a height of 300 feet, putting it in a class of roller coasters commonly referred to as giga. At 5,486 feet long, 306 feet tall, and with a top speed of 92 miles per hour, Leviathan is the tallest and fastest roller coaster in Canada. As of 2015, Leviathan is ranked as the 8th tallest, and the 8th fastest roller coaster in the world, and the 3rd tallest traditional lift-style coaster in the world. It was the 16th roller coaster to be built at Canada's Wonderland, and the ride's track was completed in February 2012, with the first test run being completed on March 15, 2012. The coaster opened to season pass holders on April 27, 2012, and to the general public on May 6, 2012. History: in the early planning stages of Leviathan, had Bolliger Mabillard declined to make a roller coaster over 300 feet, the park would have gotten another manufacturer to design the roller coaster. Walter Bolliger admitted that he owed the park as an inverted roller coaster could not be built several years earlier due to an exclusivity clause. Speculation of a new roller coaster at Canada's Wonderland began in early 2011, when construction work started around the Dragon Fire ride and the go-karts. On July 3, 2011, Canada's Wonderland launched a teaser website featuring a countdown clock to August 18, 2011, 7 a.m. accessible through the park's Facebook page. The website also featured quotations from online theme park reporters and Cedar Fair CEO. Announcement and construction Canada's Wonderland announced Leviathan at 7 a.m. on August 18, 2011, and the ride was also announced live on Breakfast Television Toronto. Erection of the track began during the week of September 11, 2011. The brake run and station portions of track were completed by the end of September. On October 18, 2011, the coaster's longest and heaviest lift hill track piece, standing at 120 feet long, was installed. By mid-November the lift hill and drop were finished and the overbank turn was nearing completion. Construction continued through December and January, and the track was completed on February 7, 2012. The first test run was completed on March 15, 2012, and on April 18, 2012. Canada's Wonderland announced on its Facebook account that a 100-foot tunnel would be placed at the bottom of the ride's first drop. First rider auction On January 19, 2012, Canada's Wonderland launched an auction in which bidders around the world competed to be one of the first 96 public riders on Leviathan on April 27, 2012, a week before the park officially opened. The auction raised over $40,000 Canadian dollars, which was donated to the Hospital for Sick Children. The highest bid in the auction for a single seat was $1,000. When bidders got to ride the roller coaster, the tunnel at the bottom of the first drop was not yet installed. Ride experience: as of August 2015, Leviathan is Bolliger Mabillard's second tallest roller coaster and the company's first giga coaster, a class of roller coasters with a height or drop that exceeds 300 feet. One cycle of the ride lasts about 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Layout: after leaving the station, the train turns 180 degrees to the right, then begins to climb the chain lift hill. Once at the top of the 306-foot lift, it drops to the ground at an 80-degree angle, reaching 92 miles per hour. Following the first drop, the train goes through a 100-foot tunnel, then curves upwards into a 164-foot tall overbanked bank turn to the right before dropping again and turning at high-speed turn to the left at approximately 76 miles per hour. The exit of the first high-speed turn leads directly into a 183-foot tall camelback, followed by a 147-foot tall, 115-degree hammerhead turn. Both of these elements are located above the guest parking lot and in front of the park's main entrance. After leaving the hammerhead turn, the train enters a second high-speed curve at approximately 60 miles per hour. The train then traverses a smaller, 124-foot tall camelback, leading to a third high-speed turn which bends to the left and leads into the brake run and into the station. Trains Leviathan operates with 3 open-air steel and fiberglass trains colored red, orange and yellow, respectively. The face of Leviathan, a theme element, covers the front of the trains. Each train has 8 cars with 4 seats per car, which are styled after Bolliger and Mabillard's traditional hypercoaster cars, as opposed to the staggered seating used on Behemoth. Each train seats 32 riders, who are restrained using lebars. Track equals, the steel track of Leviathan is 5,486 feet long, the lift is about 306 feet height and the angle of the first descent is approximately 80 degrees. The track is cyan and its supports are blue. Unlike the 2 Intamin giga coasters, Leviathan only uses a single standard chain for the lift hill. Station and plaza equals, Leviathan's station has an elevator near the exit, wooden guardrails with slanted railings and 2 queues, one of which is the fast lane queue for pass holders. In front of the station is a rock fountain with a sculpture of a Leviathan on top. To the right of the sculpture, there is an arcade building that was renovated during the construction of the roller coaster. Unlike most of the park's attractions, Leviathan has its own gift shop. Gallery. Awards. See also: Behemoth, 2012 in amusement parks. References. External links: Leviathan at Canada's Wonderland, official mini-site, promotional video for Leviathan on YouTube.